Last thing we were doing is save the friggin'.
Trying to get some money in tower. So I'm
Hell
broke
yeah.
again. I spent all my money on arcade tokens.
Oh my god, actually?
Yep.
But you just made money.
Anna,
Not
were you
much.
raised
Remember,
in
I
a
only got to
hive?
like 40K
Oh, what the heck? That's still a
because
lot
I
of money to
lost them
spend on the
all.
arcade.
Yeah.
He
Double ticket
grinding.
weekend, baby.
He grinding. Raising the hive.
Mind your own business, succubus. I've nothing to say to you.
Oh snap! Wait, what? It's just a random. Just randomly
Playing
happened.
Zombie
Very well, then.
Massacre because there was a lobby up.
Zombie Master is great. That was a wild banter thing that just happened. Can we go up here? What's up here? Curiosity shop.
I'm gone.
Shelves full of mugs, plates, books, decanters, candle holders, and other bric-a-brac to be made of carved bone heavier than iron. Standish. This downtrodden little man scurries about the curiosity shop, dusting, cataloging, and moving things about for the place's proprietress? What? You notice he smells faintly of onions. He glances up at you nervously as you approach him. Please, sir, I cannot speak with you. I have work to do, and my mistress simply won't allow it. I had a few questions. I'm sorry, sir, but I can't. Please leave me be before my mistress notices me talking to you, your mistress. The little man nods. Yes, Mistress Vishika. Vishika? I am Standish, her servant, her slave. I committed a crime and was sentenced to slavery, then purchased in the lower ward, like many of her slaves, most of whom she keeps at the manor. No, please, I beg of you, leave me be, or she'll become angered and beat me unmercifully. That's pretty messed up, dude. I can't free this dude? Why is she blue? The sharp-featured woman's appearance is attractive, though somewhat disturbing. With her blue-black skin and bright yellow eyes, as she examines you, a small pair of bat-like wings unfold from her back, then seem to settle back into her skin. Well, a floating, disembodied, prevaricating skull and a fall from grace. Whatever it is you call yourself now. Truly a pleasure to see you here. What do I owe the honor of your visit? I thought that you rarely trafficked among our kind anymore. She glances at you for a moment with the same faint sneer. Or is your assignment here almost finished? I do not know what assignment you are referring to, Vrishka, though your presence here brings with it many questions. I had heard you were the standard bearer of the Company of the Vulture. How did you come to Sigil? She replies curtly, firing a question back like an arrow. By choice. And you? Where will your orders take you next? She suddenly turns to you. You see, little man. Rishika smiles as if savoring the words. The best temptress is one that can make you buy into the illusion of being both promiscuous yet virtuous at the same time. A prostitute priestess, as it were. Mistress Grace is among the greatest. She turns to fall from grace. Are you not? You would not think that a score thousand years of slavery had left their scars, no? Often Grace speaks with a coldness you have never heard before. The air almost becomes ice as she dissects. Frishika with her gaze. That is enough. Wait, what? Bye to the illusion. I mean, as long as she's helping, right? Very well, though. Very well, though you are the ones who came into my emporium. Frishika looks to you. She narrows her eyes. You, the scarred man, who's been going around asking all the questions. She looks you up and down. You sure look lost. Did you want to come in? Really? Or are you just casing the place because you have nothing better to do? Because Vrishika, she indicates herself, can help you. How can you help me? I travel and trade extensively. I hear a great deal. I purchase a great deal. And I own a great deal. Perhaps I can make you a deal. Is there anything that you desire? Only answers to some questions. I'll entertain any question about merchandise, but I'm not going to be drawn into one of your famous 20 questions about anything around the spire, understood? Why is she blue? What are you? Rishika loudly. Loudly. An other fiend, a half-demon. My mother was a Tanari, a fiend, and my father a great king of mortals. Such a rude question. But then, you're rather rude-looking yourself, aren't you? What do you mean by calling Mort prevaricating? Prevaricating. Oh my god. Representing, perjuring, dissimulating, lying. What did I say that? I meant a floating, disembodied. What became skull as in dogmatic? Always stating an opinion in a self-important manner. Rishika smiled innocently. What? Another question. I'll entertain any questions about the merchandise, but I'm not going to be drawn into one of your famous 20 You and Fall from Grace seem to care little for one another. How that Basu camp follower who's made her home in Sigil? Curious, no? But then, what better a place to train her agents than that little brothel of hers? But Batazu camp follower. Ever since her mother sold her into slavery, she has been a plaything of the plains for many a century. She claimed she was able to free herself from the chains, but you may give that word as much credence as it would give the word of any other Tenari bitch. Whoa. Damn. She smiles slightly. Myself included, of course. It is the truth. Wow. Many a century. How old are you, dude? Truth? Truth? One does not win free of Batsu contracts, bitch cloaked in human skin. You speak lies, and all the Tenari hordes know it. From the lowest legions to the comfort suckling succubi as they cavort across the plains. Fall from Grace was but a Batsu slave from the moment she was born, and so shall she always be. You are still an indentured plaything of the Batsu, to be tortured and commanded as they see fit. Rishika sneers. You even behave as they do. One may win free of Batsu contracts if one is wary of the wording, and if one realizes that the Batsu are beholden to keep their own word. One must simply beware of any meanings that may be twisted to their ends. I am well versed in language and its subtleties. Even so, it was not an easy matter. Enough, I do not care to hear you speak your lies in my presence. Autumn Grace maintains her flawless composure and simply nods. So when you catch her eye, she gives you a slightly exasperated look and smiles. Interesting. So she was a slave of the Batezu? Batezu? Batsu? I don't know. What was it you said about her training agents? They are her eyes and ears in the city of Sigil and across the plains. What they do not see or hear, they may course from another man that they seen and heard. And who could think humans capable of such deception and trickery? Oh, Grace is indeed a clever one, not as clever as her mother, perhaps, but clever nonetheless. That's not my purpose of my establishment. No, but of course, did I dare to suggest such a thing? But perhaps you should let a man judge himself. Rashika turns to you, eye blazing. Do you not wonder, little man? Does the method of reason and curiosity ever enter your mind as to this matter? Does not the arrangement at the brothel seem strange to you? Well, it's just people that want to talk to people, right? Rashika goes on before he can answer. Ookham's razor can leave a scar, but it can remove the deeper ailments so often caused by poison of liars and imaginers. And now here she is, traveling with you. Most curious. Why would someone such an establishment leave it for any reason? And for a man she barely knows. Questions. Well, I don't know. I just needed a party member. Why would she leave it? The answers may be painful indeed. He's well aware of why I agreed to travel with him, Rashika, and when he asked me to do so. I'm certain he did ask. What man could resist? Rashika sneers and looks away in disgust. Well, I mean, it did take some convincing for her to join my party. I had another question. Tell me about this place at least. What you see in this. What you see within this shop is a result of much trading and traveling across the plains. She makes a sweeping gesture of the shop. Weapons, charms, and other specialty items are for sale here as well. Everything that is rare and oh so exquisite fills this emporium. Your needs, I sate them. Another question. Alright, so your merchandise. Do you care to examine the weapons and charms or some more exotic acquisitions? Weapons and charms, what you got? Oh, wow, that's a big hammer. That's a strong hammer, too. Magnifying lens. Heart of the Fosterer. Only usable by evil and neutral characters. This strange object is said to be the heart of the Fosterer. According to a legend, the Fosterer was a sorcerer built by It is said the gripping heart of the Soheim and wishing harm upon another will cause them to appear. The Soheim will answer the usual called and fade into the mist from which they came. Usable only by nameless one. Ashes of the Pabulum. These ashes are all that remains of a school of illusionists called the Pabulum. According to their expedition logs, they traveled to the plain and shale in search. Alright. Trullens. Usable only by thieves. You get that. I give it to her, right? Dread Bond. Usable only by fighters and living creatures. Legend has it that this bracelet was created by Nesek, A sadistic, tiny razor sharp spike. Immunity to panic. It's pretty good. Lens of inherent viciousness. The snap-on magnifying lens somehow seems inherently vicious to you. Can't really explain why this is. You have a strange feeling it's looking at you sometimes, sizing you up. Modrons. Divine sensor invokes raised dead. One let the sensor has the power to entice the soul back of a recently departed. Unfortunately, there is only a limited amount of incense left in it. $2K. Modrons. Modrons. We're gonna have a Modron in our party? Exotic items. Huh? The Sheikah smiles as you look at the various shelves in the middle of the shop. If you see nothing you like here, there are more items towards the front and back of the store as well. Examine the fiend's tongue. You examine what appears to be a tongue floating in a jar of brine. Rashika frowns at it. This is a fiend's tongue. Oregon's, I think, but who really knows? It's said that placed into the mouth of any living thing, it will give the ability of speech, even if there was none before. So this oddity for only 66 coppers. Should you want it? Yeah, why not? I'll take it. The copper you pour into... let's check out any more. The Gorgon Salve. Holds it up for you. I traded this with some sword-slaying prime worlder. Perseus, I think that was his name. Smear onto the surface of any being turned to stone. Will revert them to flesh. Only 100 copper commons. A bargain. Considering how handy it might come in should you ever find a friend of yours transmuted to rock. Yeah, I'll take it. Well, how much? 100 what? Metallic cube figurine. You examine a small metal replica of a cube-like creature with huge eyes. On one of its faces, a toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. 1,500 copper. Collector's item, perhaps. What else we got? Monster jug. Examine a plain-looking jug. Despite its common appearance, you feel reluctant to touch the thing, as if it might bite you. Rashika watches you, chuckling, then shrugs. It's a jug. It's got some sort of monster trapped in it. That's why your hair's prickling up like that. If you like it, it's only 100 now. Look to the front. Baby oil. You examine a number of bottles, each labeled as baby oil. Rashika picks one up and presents it to you. Interested? It's the real thing. Of course, thousands of mewling mortal babies went into the making of the stuff. It actually is baby oil. You examine a twisted little imp-like creature sculpted out of pure milk chocolate. It looks delicious, does it not? Imported from the lower plains. These are rare, you know, and quite prized by lovers of chocolate and confections. It's a real... what is it? A fiendish familiar, polymorphed into chocolate by no. Codex of Inconceivable. You examine a rather unassuming book held closed by a tiny brass lock. That, goes Rashika, is a Codex of the Inconceivable. I'll only say that it's well, I cannot explain it. Mere words simply won't suffice. You can own it yourself for a mere 1,000 copper. Okay. Diva's Tears. Examine a small glass vial labeled as Diva's Tears. It was collected from a diva who was captured during a blood war skirmish. The fiends tormented the imprisoned angel for eons before he at last escaped. This small bottle holds 12 tears he shed in that time. Their price is but 100 copper commons. Elixir of horrific separation. Oh, this is what we need. You examine a bottle labeled as Elixir of Horrific Separation. Rashika presented to you. This stuff was compounded by a scholar who had found she possessed a darker half, a side of which took control at times and blade or do awful things. This potion was to have split the darker half away from her, creating two separate beings, mercy killers. However, found and executed for a string of deprived murders before she could use it. I charge you only 200 copper commons for the elixir. How much do we have? Okay. Hold up.
I'm gone.
I should have saved before I talked to him. Talk to her. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, question. It's your merchandise, exotic. Fiend's tongue is only 66, I'll take it. I'll take that as well. Weapons and charms now. No, wait, back to here. Front of the exotic to 100. Yeah, I'll take it. Back to exotic. Front of the store. Diva's Tears. Let's go to the back. Examine the stained lens. Jesus. You examine a stained ground glass lens with the width of your hand. Held in brushed steel ring, a small geared protrusion coming off the ring makes it look as if the lens should attach to some sort of clockwork machine, and it smells faintly horrible perfume. Rashika holds it up to you. I have no idea what this really is, but it radiates fairly powerful magic. An old soldier named Gisus brought up to me from a lower plane battlefield. He murdered his own men in order to escape his tour of duty there, and brought me a number of interesting items. I've kept them mostly in... What is it? 100. Yevra's ring. Examine a ring in a small padded case. Rashika holds it up so that you can see it more closely. This is Yevra's ring of almost invisibility. It makes its wearer invisible. Well, almost. We'll part with it for the merger sum of 349 copper commons. Damn, why? That seems good though. The rune-covered ale stein. You examine a large pewter ale stein covered in strange runes. Rishika holds it up for you to see more closely. An ale mug of unusual manufacture, which keeps its contents, usually beer of course, icy cold! Whatever the surrounding temperature. 290. Ooh, we need that. We need that. We will use that for the freaking ice. Yes. Yeah, I'll take it. Yes, Rishika pours. A wise choice. Probably put in. Okay. More exotic. Back store. Examine a tired ragdoll. Look at the front of the store. Ragdoll. The years have not been kind to this tiny ragdoll. It is coming apart at the seams, and it looks like its threads are unraveling. It is obviously intended to be a replica of the Lady of Pain, but the button eyes and plush softness don't strike much fear into your heart. Rishiko holds it up for you. This was found in a well-trapped strong bog sunk deep beneath the surfaces of Sigil. It was part of a small hoard of treasure and forbidden magical texts. I don't know what it's for. If you like a $99... Oh, nope. Nope. That's really it. Thank you. It's the mug. Oh, wait. I kind of want the ring now.
Done.
Almost invisible. Like, what does that even mean? +1 to armor class. It is a ring of almost invisibility. It makes its wearer invisible, almost. Sometimes for brief periods. Where it becomes really, really close to being invisible. An event which is often disconcerting to an attacker and is thus more difficult to strike in combat. It's just almost invisible. I mean, I guess I can give it to you.
A ring without a proposal? How improper.
Huh? Huh. AC of -1. That's pretty crazy, dude. +2. +1. This is a fiend's livery tongue. Okay.
All right.
Well, first things first. Let's go separate. What's his face? These guys.
I'm gone.
Hey, you. I've got this elixir of horrific separation. Do you think that'd help you? Both his eyes suddenly snap to a small bottle in your hands. He nods, smacking his lips. Here you are, then. Let's kill and takes the bottle in both his hands and places it beneath the counter. The left eye focuses on you, while his right eye and hand concentrate on scribbling furiously on the countertop. We can use this to make something that'll fix us. Right on, Bon. Right on up. Now you'll give us a moment when we get all work. Alright, farewell for now. Oh, snap. Kiln and pestle. Wow. We did it. This man closely resembles Pestle Kiln, though without the crawling skin and constant subtle mutations. Greeting again, sir, and well met. What is it Pestle can do for you? I was hoping to get some healing concoctions. Yes, of course. Reward, eh? Let's see now. I'll manufacture them for you for nothing, of course. I'll need the proper ingredients. I An Oni's heart. For powered hematite? The hair of a diva. Or a thread from a Aslan's robe. Or the blood of her. Huh? Actually, my wounds heal very quickly. Muzzle raises an eyebrow. Do they now? Well then, your own blood just might do. Here, give me a sample if you would. Give him a bit of your blood. After drawing a small quantity of your blood and retreating to the back of the store, a pistol returns with a number of what appear to be hardened drops of blood. Placed upon one's tongue, these clot charms will heal existing wounds and aid. Cool. We got some clot charms. I had some questions. I'm gonna buy some. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna buy something. Alright, nothing. Can we sell? No. Heal. This man's face closely resembles Pistol Kiln's, though without the crawling skin and constant subtle mutations. I had some questions. Buy something. Alright, I guess that's it. We just got like some... Oh, clot charms. That's pretty poggers. What's a charcoal? Fire resistance. Bombing fluid. +2 hit points, armor class. Phenam's book. You can't use this? Oh, it's only used by Nameless and Mort. Interesting. Fiend's tongue. There you go, you can hold that. Healing scroll, Gorgon salves. Frosted ale. Cockroach charm. Cool. Let me get some law.
All right.
Now let's go back to that gallery. Is it here? Yeah, it should be this, right? Yeah. It should work this time.
All right.
Several shards of black crystal or ice swirl. Yeah. Catch one in your frost ale mug. You dipped the mug into the icy. Wait, I didn't bring my water. Damn it. Okay, you dip the mug into the icy wind rising from the pedestal, catching a small shard with a slight clang. Peering into the mug, you can see that the dark bird is a razor-sharp silver of black ice. Only the mug's magical properties prevent the shard from melting away to nothing. Hell yeah, we got one shard. Now I wonder if can I use the frickin' thing on this statue? That'd be crazy. Apply the salve to the statue? Oh, let's do it. We smear the foul-smelling ointment over the statue. There's a strange shimmering around the statue, and you watch as the statue takes an intake of breath. The eyes of Gangloridion fill with a blazing, vengeful madness. Run like mad. Cover your ears. Run like mad. Before you can do a thing, a blazing torrent of words flies from the sorcerer's lips. As he speaks, you feel an agonizing sensation like a sudden wave of raging heat. Like a sudden wave of raging heat pour over you and settle into your skin like a blistering wound. Blindness strikes you as your eyes burst, running from your sockets like shattered eggs. You hear someone screaming and realize it is you. Wait for the horror to end. The last things you hear, even over your own cries, is Mort shouting.
New taunts, all right.
What? By the lady's bladed tates, what? Everything suddenly falls silent as the last of your senses flicker and fade away to nothing. Die horribly, a victim of the awful curse.
Another
Damn.
trip to the mortuary.
Oh, I actually just died.
Feels like I've been through a shredder.
That's crazy. Huh. Alright, let's try it
I'm
again.
gone.
Apply it. Cover your ears. Before you can do anything. It's still the same thing.
Taunts, all right. How many times must this fool die?
Done.
Greetings. Alright.
New taunts, all right.
Die horribly a victim of Angriodon's awful curse. Wait, what happened to him? He's still alive?
Oh, great. I hope he doesn't lose his memories this time.
Shall we proceed?
Where are we? Lower ward. We're in the lower ward now? Oh, I'm gonna save this. Retrieve ice.
All right.
New taunts, all right. Talk about beating a dead horse.
More custom new taunts.
Are you well? I'm gone.
Clerk's ward.
Done.
Alright. Is this guy just roaming the here or something now? Is he gone?
Done.
Oh snap, he's gone. The statue, in truth, the once petrified sorcerer, is simply gone, presumably having walked off without leaving it so much as a note of apology. Uh-oh. Surely that was fine. I do have a question. Statue of the Screaming Man. Oh, you should ask about that. Just after a terrible noise, some patrons came running to me about a mangled corpse on the floor. Harmonium came to remove the body from the premises, but could find no perpetrator. I told him that, in all likelihood, some madman had released Gangroidion and had been slain by his curse. But the old sorcerer himself was nowhere to be found. I know nothing more. Funny you just talk about a statue. The screaming statue? Couldn't be me. It's fine.
Done.
It's fine. It's just some sorcerer. Some sorcerer just being chilling, you know? It's fine. Alright, I got ice.
Done.
Maybe that'll be enough to... get your mind cleared or something? Oh, wait, to erase your memories. There you are. Here, take this mug. It holds a dark bird of Orcanthus. A sliver of ice in the river Styx. It should wipe your memories clean. Merriman takes the mug and removes a piece of paper from his pocket. He tilts the mug back and takes the ice into his mouth. It melts instantly, leaving him with a somewhat startled expression. Merriman?
Updated my journal.
Merriman looks at you confused, then at the paper in his hands. He reads aloud. Congratulations, Merriman. You've begun again. Thank the man in front of you and give him the key in your pocket. Speak to Splinter, the man at the door of this building, for more information. He looks at you again. Well, it would seem I owe you thanks, good sir. Here, take this key. I'd best find the Splinter fellow and find out what's going on. We still have the mug. Dolores' keys. We did it. Oh. Maybe we should talk to Splinter. Buy something from the Sensate vaults. Scroll of Blur. Let's go back to the brothel.
All right.
Oh, hey, Eves? Hey, I talked to your mom. Have you spoken to your mother lately, Eves? Eves nods, smiling. I have, thank you. Who's frickin' Heart? Dolores or something? Dolores. Who the hell's Dolores? Oh, Delora right there. Nora's eyes flash as she sees you. Did you find him? Has he agreed to return the keys to my heart? Yes, I have the keys to your heart. Here they
Updated my journal.
are. At last! As she takes the keys from your grasp, her hand brushes against yours. Her skin is dry, but icy to the touch, like cold metal. These will be of great use to me, thank you. Of course. I had some questions. Today, I was hoping to learn more about your nature. Lord blinks. Merman never told me much regarding my construction. I know little of my inner workings of my body, much as you likely know little of yours. Outwardly, though, I am a human woman in all respects. Save for the texture and temperature of my flesh. Does that satisfy your curiosity? What about your mind, your emotions? Its functions are as much a mystery to me as any human's. When I first came to this place, I did not understand emotions, nor have any of my own. I have feelings now, though I am only beginning to understand them. What do the keys do exactly? I can only assume that Merriman made the keys so that there would be no risk of me drawing away from him before he had tired of his experiment. Now that they are in my possession, I am free to develop and possess my own emotions. What are you doing here? I like other women here. I'm a student, Mr. Do you enjoy it here? I'm learning much, so this pleases me. She smiles for a moment. The expression seems awkward on her pale face, as if it was somehow foreign to her. You mentioned the Society of Sensation. You had said something about initiation rites. Should you explain more? Alright. What can you tell me about do you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? I know that she was, or is, she's still be numbered among the living, a night hag. Oh yeah, okay. Dr. Eves. What can you tell me about the silent
Updated
prostitute?
my journal.
Here we go. Lore. Progress, actually. Where's my... Her name is Echo. Her voice, and in fact her every means of communication, was stolen and destroyed. Echo's words once wooed away the paramour of the godling Paramisha? Paramisha, in a jealous rage, tore away Echo's voice, sealed it in a crystal vial, and hurled it into a megagalamdra's... God, what? What? Megagalamdraga's ma. Megagalamdraga's... Echo's voice is forever lost to her. Only a new voice could return to her the ability to communicate once more. I know this because I spoke to Paramisha's paramour myself once. Wait, what? Delora told me that Echo, the sound prostitute, could not speak because her voice had been stolen and destroyed. She said that Echo's words once wooed away the paramour of the godling Paramisha. In a jealous rage, tore away Echo's voice, sealed in a crystal vial, and hurled it into Umad. The Lord told me that Echo's voice is forever lost to her, and that only another new voice could return to Echo the ability to communicate once more. Greetings again. I had some questions. Do you know anything about puzzle at all? Was your voice actually stolen? Was your voice stolen?
Updated my journal.
Not vigorously clasping her hands together and smiling at you. Do you know of any way to get your voice back? She shakes her head, her face wrought with frustration as she suddenly looks at you pleadingly as if expecting an answer. I need to know your name to ask about your voice. It's Echo.
Updated my journal.
She nods, smiling pleasantly. I swear I'll look for a way to return your voice. Echo nods to you slowly, smiling. Look for something that would give you a voice then. Farewell, Echo.
Updated my journal.
Something that will give you a voice. I got Fiend's tongue. Oh yeah, I have this. Fiend's tongue. This is the Fiend's delivery tongue flow. It's puts in the mouth of any living thing. It will give the ability to speech. There you go. I've gotten this Fiend's tongue for you. She raises her eyebrow and gives you a skeptical look. I'm told that should you place it in your tongue, you'll regain the ability to communicate. She nods and takes the ball from you. She gingerly picks out the severed tongue from the briny solution and, after staring at it for a moment in disgust, places it in her mouth. Suddenly her eyes widen, and there is a burst of reddish light from her between her lips. Are you alright? Echo opens her mouth, closes it, and then opens it once more and speaks. I can speak again. Oh joy! Damn thee to the darkest of pits, thou stench-ridden worm, kneel before me in supplication. Wait, what? Huh? Yikes. Huh? Echo yelps and covers her mouth with both hands. Her eyes are widened with panic. What? It must be the Fiend's tongue.
Updated my journal.
She slowly takes her hands away from her mouth, nodding. It seems I must devour thy frail shell and consign thy soul to the abyss for all eternity. Thou shalt serve in my battle throughout till the plains grind to a halt. Thou art mine. Echo shuts her mouth again and begins to softly, quietly weep. Well, that didn't solve anything. Oops. I'll try and find a way to make things right. Perhaps Rashika will have something else that can help you. Farewell. Sorry about that, Echo. We try my best. Oops. Little oops.
Done.
Sorry about that, Echo. I have some questions. I gave someone the Fiend's tongue, and it's had some ill effects. Any ideas? Rashika only smiles and points at an item towards the front of the store. Examine what she's pointing at. You examine a small glass vial labeled as Diva's Tears. Rashika presents it to you. These were collected from a diva who was captured during a blood war skirmish. The fiends tormented a prison angel for eons before he last escaped. The small ball holds 12 tears instead. What? Those might stop the fiend's tongue cursing. I'll take them. Wait, why would it stop? It is said that their touch will soothe the most savage anger. Alright. I'll take them. You have anything else? The back. Number of items. front of the store. Middle of the store. Back. Ragdoll.
I'm gone.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
What the hell is that all about? Back to the brothel. Alright, Echo, I spent more freaking money. Oh my god. This better work. Jesus. Chill, calm down. I ball bones and cast thy quivering fleshy remains under the deepest recesses of Carceri. Echo nods as you approach her, a hopeful look in her eyes. Oh, wait. Echo nods as you approach her, a hopeful look in her eyes. I brought you these diva's tears. They should soothe the tongue's cursing.
Updated my journal.
Oh, that's big XP. She nods, smiling, and takes the vial from you. Echo places a few of the sparkling blue drops onto her tongue. I believe the tears are working. Yes, they are. I can speak my own voice once more. Oh, I thank you. Echo squeezes your hand and bows her head gratefully, her eyes welling with tears of joy. I'm happy to help, but the diva's tears cost me quite a bit. Yeah, it did, huh? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Yes, here. Echo pulls several parchment-wrapped rolls of copper coins from her purse. This should be more than enough. And again, I thank you. Wait, how much was it? She gave me 1,000? How much did I pay? 99 copper? Dude, it was only 99 copper. Why'd you give me 1,000? Jesus. Alright. Of course, I had some questions. She nods. What are you doing here? I'm a student here. As are all the prostitutes, we seek to better learn the art language in order to stimulate the minds. The higher go on. I've been without the ability to speak for so long. Most patrons came to be seeking someone to listen. Someone attentive and capable of understanding them that they could speak to, free of interruption and the like. Now that I can speak once more, I wonder if the time has come for me to move on, leave the brothel and become a sensei. A sensei? A member of the Society of Sensation. Yeah, I know. Can you tell me about this place? Okay, another question. Do you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? Echo nods and lowers her voice. In fact, I do. Not only does she exist, she has children. What? Children? She what?
Updated my journal.
One of them is here at times. Ceres. She is a child of Ravel's, though she is loath to accept the fact. Who could blame her? She pauses for a moment, thinking, I have never gotten her to admit it, though I am sure it's true. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, Kasai. Here we go. Uh-oh, cancel. Save game. Reiko can speak again.
Yes?
Oh, it's you. Again. Just can't get enough of me, huh? I heard that Kasai Sarah is Ravel's puzzle. Is Ravel's daughter, is that true? She shrugs. Oh, wait. You're not freaking Kasai?
It shall be done.
Which one's... which one's that? Oh, you. Oh,
I'm
all
gone.
characters. Kazai smiles warmly as you draw near her, pushing a wavy lock of hair away from her bright crimson eyes. Well, greetings once again. Something I can do for you, hmm? Kasai, are you Ravel's daughter? Kasai suddenly bares her teeth, her eyes narrowing to slits of blazing crimson. What? Where'd you hear such a thing? Echo told me. Just a rumor, that's all.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna freaking snitch on Echo, dude. Ridiculous. I think I'd know if that wicked hag was my own mother. Now stop bothering me about it. Who is your mother, then? I don't know, alright. My father raised me. I never knew her. But do I look like a night hag to you? Well, there is the skin and the eyes. Maybe the teeth, too. Saya glares at you, her eyes blazing. Perhaps we'll speak later. No longer in the mood. Farewell. Oh shoot, did I mess up? Find a way to prove it. How the heck would we prove it? I mean, there's the frickin' sensorium. We didn't mess up, did we?
Done. Updated my journal.
Yeah, okay. Let's go back to Echo. Echo, we tried. Where is she? Oh, there you are.
Yes?
You ever use weapons? Such as? I guess it was like it was lethal to mortals.
Yes?
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
What do you think we should do next? Here's how I see things. Because we need to find more about that night hag, Ravel. And I have to tell you, Chief, I'm not looking forward to that. That's all stages. And some of the sensory stones might tell you, I kinda know that. Why didn't you tell me about the extra lines of tattoo on my back? Gosh, so I didn't read that out loud. And I don't like the fact that he didn't tell me. Huh. Something's up with Mort. I don't like it. How do we prove to Kisai that she's Ravel's daughter?
Done.
Did frickin' Rashika or whatever her name is? Do you have something we need? Another item? What do we have? It's the bronze sphere fort. Examine the sphere.
Done.
Maybe when she was busy. Metallic cube figurine. You do buy ask around slowly. 1,500 copper. Tattered ragdoll. Stained lens. Smells faintly of horrible perfume. Old soldier named Gises brought it from his own men in order to escape his tour of duty there, and brought me a number of interesting items. Conversation piece, still you me. Okay. What else you got? The front. $1,000 baby oil.
Yes? How may I help? A pleasure.
Oh, oops.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. What was the door? Middle. Back. That's it.
Your will be done.
Done.
Stained lens. This scope looks like someone. How many do we have of those? Probably buy more. First, intoxicates wearer. Immunity to panic. Psycho -1 to missile weapons. Apparently some modern.
Nerf
Oof.
this.
That's funny.
Some modern. Okay. What about you? Lady of Pain Ragdoll. Okay, maybe we don't talk to that yet. Codex of Inconceivable. What you had first taken to be a rather unamusing book. How close to the codex? Open and read. You unlock the book's bindings and open it. As you glance over the tome's contents, your jaws drop. You stand spellbound, flipping through its pages. Contents are simply too much to describe. To be described, mere words seem powerless to explain the wonders it holds. That was... that... What? What was in that, Chief? I don't know what to say more. Show him the codex. Mort floats over your shoulder to examine the codex contents. His eyes nearly pop from their sockets as they scan the pages. Oh wow. Oh wow. You stand thoughtfully for a moment, looking down at the codex before closing. Alright. Just increases our XP. This toy is incredible. Its joints composed. Small metal toys replica of a cube-like creature with huge eyes. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Maybe it's a collector's item. Move the arms and make a sword-fighting noise. The toy clicks and whirs as you move its clockwork joints within moments. The tiny cube has vanquished every imaginary opponent you have sent against it. And settled back to its normal position. Move its arms and make a cheering noise. Where the imaginary creatures from across the plains cheer. The cube's victory. You can almost see a tiny oily tear brimming from one of its eyes. Oh my god. It is a hero, the greatest cube ever to roam the plains, and everyone loves it. In your mind, fall from grace and Anna, hug it, and shower it with kisses. My god. Sigh. Put the cube away for future battles against the multiverse. Or stares at you and shakes his head. What's that? Cube hero? What a stupid skull. Why, yes, he is. Isn't he, cube hero? Hey, it didn't say that. Yes, it did. It said it just now. Give me that thing. No, it's mine. You only wants to hang out with me anyway, don't you, cube hero? Yes, you do. I just want to hold it for a second. We don't have any hands. Hold it with my teeth.
I am gonna smash that Modron cube to bits.
Oh my god. Did you hear anything, cube hero? Neither did I. What the hell? Monster jug. Use it. This is a heavy, plain-looking metallic jug with a hinged stopper. Despite its common appearance, you feel reluctant to touch the thing as if it might bite you. You've been told there's some sort of monster trapped inside of it. But peering through the jug's mouth reveals nothing but inky blackness. Find the jug, see if anything comes out. At first there is nothing, but then a black, viscous liquid begins to bubble out from the jug's mouth, forming a slimy pool of steaming, tarry filth on the ground. As the jug begins to dissolve in your hand, the pool begins to rise to form a tall, hideous creature. What the? Gerelith, uninjured.
Fights now.
Die.
Ah, jeez.
I hear your words.
Aye?
What's up?
There cannot be, dear Sky. In knowing
Jesus,
me
what the hell
and
just
the
happened?
Zertamon, I have become stronger.
May my faith lend me strength.
Good as done.
Done.
What was it? Beer goggles. Lady of Pain Ragdoll. Talk to item. Years haven't been too kind to this tiny ragdoll. It's coming apart at the seams, and it looks like its threads are unraveling. It is always intended to be a replica of Lady Pain, but the buttons and eyes blush softness don't strike much fear into your heart. You might play and help me in our hour of need. You say you suddenly feel a strange crawling sensation in the back of your skull. When it comes to premonition, that saying of the words, terrible feeling you would a doll away. Jesus. Don't respond to your closing, merely stares at you with his button eyes. Huh.
Yes, a pleasure.
Exotic. Middle. By the monster jug. No. Front. Codex. 1,000 copper. Jeez. Might as well just kill the other thing.
I'm gone.
Monster jug.
What's up?
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Spell. Little giant axe.
In Zerthamon's name.
Oh my god, why is it so loud?
There is nothing I can do.
My bite's not working on this thing.
Oh, he did it.
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Your faith lent me strength.
People will be leveling up.
Shiawase.
Who are you? Succubus. Yeah, right?
All right.
I don't see anything that'll prove, though. How do you prove? There's our names over there. Let's go talk to
All right.
advocate. Tell me about the fire. Nothing.
I'm gone.
Matter of course. Who? This giant of a man wears an equally immense suit of ornate red armor. He regards you cautiously, but without fear as you approach him. Greetings. A booming voice echoes from within his great helm. Greetings, citizen. I am Matter of Course, bodyguard of Diligence, fourth magistrate of the ward. She was excused me for my duties lie at her side. Farewell. I had some questions. Damn. Never mind then. Diligence. This older, stern-looking woman is clearly on her way somewhere. When she notices your approach, she studies you with a disapproving, tight-lipped frown. Greetings. The woman nods curtly, speaking in a tone cold as ice. Yes, what is it? Yeah. And you watch your words, for I am... Yes, what is it? And watch your words, for I am Diligence, fourth magistrate of the ward. You're who? Diligence simply stares at you, a faintly disgusted look upon her face. Something troubling about my appearance? I should most certainly think so. Through the Apparel Regulation Act, we passed, people of your sort won't be permitted to drive about in such a manner. Half naked and filthy as you are. You're quick to judge. This is all the rage in the hive, you know. Perhaps you should try it. It just might suit you. Her eyes narrow even further. Do not jest with me, sir. I have no patience for it. And what does he want from me? You're quick to judge one by their appearance, aren't you? You would tell me, then, that you are not a wanderer, meandering about the city asking questions of all those you come across, engaging in more than occasional combat to the death with those who cross you? That is untrue. She just stares at you coldly. You are lying to me. I will waste no more time with you. If you just say another word or as much approach me again, I will call the guard now. I'll be with you. But leave before anyone arrives. Jeez, alright. I had some questions. Damn. Alright, I kinda messed up that one, huh? Diligent smirks. I am not out, sir, who entertains the question of passerby for a handful of coins. Find someone else to answer your questions. I have important government business to attend to. Just a single question, then. Alright.
Done.
Damn. Drunken mage. This older man is staring into his stein of ale, misery etched into his features. The battered pewter mug is an unusual one, lightly engraved with strange runes and bearded faces. And covered with a coat of thin frost, he looks up as you approach him. Greetings, sir. He seems slightly tipsy. What's that mug you've got? This? Looks down at the pewter mug. What one does in a dice game? It's enchanted too. Keep whatever is in it. Freezing cold in my case. Cheap ale. He frowns, rubs his eyes, and takes another swig of his drink. Is something wrong? He sighs, belches into his hand, and nods as he takes another pull of ale. Something's wrong, alright. I lost my apprenticeship while hungover. I was a butter all this damn drink. He stares at the mug in his hand. When seconds, his expression softens and he takes another swig. Ruins everything it does, this terrible drink of mine. Why don't you stop drinking then?
Updated my journal.
He shrugged and sighs miserably. I simply cannot. I want to, but I cannot. I just need to drink. I try and stay away, but desire eventually overcomes me. I cannot resist. Such a wreck I've become. He throws back the last of his ale and calls for more. I see. What's that mug you've got there? That's in the room. Alright. The man and clerk there just trying to ruin this. Doesn't have the willpower to ignore a craving for alcohol. I wonder what such a man could do to rid himself of addiction. Got some questions. Namel? This tall, slender woman sipping wine from a small ceramic cup appears to be looking for someone. Her facial features are elegantly exotic, and the woman's ears, though partially covered by her long hair, can be seen flung to sharp points. Greetings. The woman turns to face you, violet eyes flashing like flawless chips of amethyst. Her speech is as music. You can hear a faint musical tingling. 100 tiny crystal bells as she speaks. Each word lingers in your ears, as if they were unwillingly to relinquish the exquisite sound. Nell turned to face the scarred, dour stranger. She asked what he wished of her. Wow. Bah. How to sneers at more. Stop your drooling, you leering skull. My, what a hot blood little chit. Starve for attention? I get drool all over you too if you're just jealous. Horse starts floating towards Anna, making a wet slavering noise. Oh my god. That hair's breath close to skull, I'll see it. That hair's breath close to skull, I'll see to it when all your guarantee lies within 100 paces of another. Mort stops abruptly, turning away while muttering unintelligibly. Are you looking for someone? What could she be? Emma wondered. Her companion, Elwyn, was supposed to have met her. Met her 3 days ago. Oh, sighs visibly. The air around her grows chill with her sadness. How long must she search this vast foreign city before she finds her dearest friend? I could find her for you, for a price, of course. Whatever the man's price, she could not meet it. I'll do it as a favor then. Will clasps her hands together and bows her head too. She would be so pleased to hear news of her friend. She told the kind stranger what Elwyn looked like, so that he could know her should he come across her. An image forms in your mind, a woman who resembles Namel, with golden eyes and a hair of fiery crimson.
Updated my journal.
But who? Looks like that.
Ah, the sweet smell of sensates and governors.
We should just somewhere else in the cook's ward. Golden eyes and the crimson hair. Her eyes widen slightly as you picture appearance in. She smiles uneasily. My greetings. Some of your eyes are light on more. Oh, what a cute little meme here. Isn't he? He likes to have the top of his skull scratched. Truly? She remains smiling but looks suspicious. Surely you jest. It's only a mimir. Mimir? Murmur? Mimmer? I don't know. What do you mean? Don't they all enjoy that? She shakes her head. None of that I've seen. They're merely objects, aren't. Or interrupts her. You see, Chief, it's all about differences in the quality of a mimir. Some like me are more enchanted than others, that's all. More self-aware is the term. Woman shrugs. Could certainly be. What is this place? Tell me about the ward. Your duties. Ugh. Advocate's home. Yeah. What do you know of Ravel Puzzle well? Need directions. Never mind. Abel ponder thought. His older man looks somewhat bookish. His clothing and accessories are extremely clean, neat, and well cared for. He often pauses to brush some fleck of dust of lint off of them. The symbol resembling a stylized dagger piercing upwards through flame is embroidered upon his tunic. Greetings. The man's eyes pass over you, gleaming as they fix on more. Oh, I say, would you look at that? A floating skull. More turns and looks behind him. Where? Where? Man gasps. Again, just laws of tyranny, the merciless. Who? It suddenly covers his mouth and looks at Fall from Grace apologetically. Sorry. The man was a horrible tyrant, now long dead. His name should never be spoken so. It is rather vulgar. My deepest apologies, Lady Grace. I did not mean to offend. He smiles slightly. It is no matter, Abel. I am certain only tyranny would have been offended by the comment. You know, his subjects buried him alive more than 3 centuries ago. Yes, you were probably right. Very good attention, turn back to more. But behold a skull, born levitating off the ground, cognitive of its environment, and possessing hearing, speaking, and seeing capabilities. He turns to you as if you were suddenly a confidant. This is truly one of the reasons that the plains shall never become dull to me, sir. Just when you think you have seen everything, the plains show you another corner to peer around in. He raises his hand gloriously. Suddenly, a whole new, wondrous vistas are open to you. Actually, the talk of floating skull is quite common, right up there with self-resurrecting Nishiak's scouring sigil for their lost identities. The man ignores you, looking to more instead. I say skull, he begins. Gasps. Behind you, another floating skull. No more to have his fun. The man seems to have forgotten you entirely, instead turning in shock to look for his other floating skull. No, where? Where I'm pointing, there. Oh, I cannot see it. Moore speaks with mock exasperation. You just missed it. A whole parade of them. Probably never happen again. A million regulations. It was like Ray Ring. He turns and harumphs. Its sentios possess a peculiar degree of mockery. Or Bob slightly as if shrugging. I prefer to refer to it as keen insights into human nature. Get the man's attention again. He suddenly seems to see you for the first time. The man's eyes widen, but he just lost to it. Catches himself, looking apologetic. It's safe. You alright? You look. He fumbles for the words. Hurt. I'm alright. I'm alright. I still am. I'm does. Oh my god, this whole party. Very amusing. I had some questions, sir. An odd comment from someone with what looks to be a giant rat's tail sprouting from her bottom. A bears her teeth, tail lashing. That's so like a leatherhead. If you wants me and tail can just walk right out of here. You're sight for good. Will that make you happy, eh? No, on stay. I was only teasing. An eye for an eye. She smirks at you, but makes no move to leave. I had some questions. Oh my god, finally. The man nods eagerly. Of course. I am always happy to answer what questions I can, young sir. What do you know of Rabel Puzzlewell? Rabel? If she truly existed, yeah. I'm afraid that I know little about her. Amazed. Amazes. These are creations by the lady, you see. She takes a small piece of sigil, copies it, and then uses a portal, places the copied bit into the deep ethereal. Once there, the piece of sigil becomes a heavy plane, an endless maze that curls and twists about itself. He continues, the lady uses the maze to imprison anyone who threatens her power. Once she has determined that you are to be imprisoned, there is no escaping them. There is to believe to be a way out of each maze, but it is most likely extremely difficult. That's another question. What do you know of the Blood War? Long-standing war between the county? Yeah. Okay, I'm just a person then. I'm only an officer.
Ah, the sweet smell of sensates and governors.
Ignis. Damn. We made progress and then kind of lost it. barkeeper. No wine, just questions.
I'm gone.
Same stuff as always. Nothing. Nothing in those tents. Oh, who are you? To Alabrand, and learn your fortune. Only 5 coins. The old woman examines you closely with her sharp gray eyes. First your face, then your arms, and various tattoos. Greetings, scarred one. Come to speak to Alabrand. Have you come to have your fortune told, mayhaps, for a paltry 5 coins? No, why not? Tell me my fortune. Alabrand places her coins in her belt pouch and takes her hand. She quietly studies her palms, frowning deeply. At long last she replies. Some rare folk are what's called fateless, you see. They wander through their lives, doing as they see fit, creating their own destinies. You have no fortune to tell, scarred one. None at all. I have nothing to tell you. So here is your coin. She returns your 5 copper. Damn. I see. I have some questions. Do not speak of things mundane, scarred one. In that case, farewell. Hold your one moment, scarred one. Hildebrand reaches out, touching her arm. Mother gave me something once long ago, a scroll sealed with wax. A hooded man entrusted it to her, and said that a man such as you would one day unwittingly come to claim it. Huh? Oh snap, oh my god, which incarnation of me has it been? I have to take it now. What is it? Hildebrand shakes her head, frowning. I do not know. She was sworn never to read the thing, and I obeyed her request to leave the seal unbroken myself. The man had paid her handsomely to take the scroll, but warned her of the direst consequences should she open it. Thanks then, farewell. Suspicious sealed scroll. Got it? Alright, check it out. The scroll is metallically bound with red ribbon and sealed with wax. You can't put your finger on it, but you've got a bad feeling about the thing. As if opening and reading the scroll creates somehow dangerous. But it's for me, right? So it should be fine. This is an old, fading, innocuous-looking parchment scroll, bound with a single red ribbon and smelling faintly of mildew. The ribbon is held in place with a plain wax seal. Make a seal, open the scroll, read it.
Updated my journal.
The scroll contains a few lines of shaky calligraphy and a strange rune. The calligraphy reads, "This may not kill you, but it will slow you down, I am sure. Stop chasing you thieving bastards, my body, mine, mine, mine! Now die." Wait, what? What the? The rune suddenly throbs, and the entire scroll begins to dissolve into a stinking black mess. The fluid seeps directly into the flesh of your hands. In seconds, a magical neurotoxin begins to render your blood into black bile. For a moment, you clutch at yourself, howling in agony, and then the pain subsides. You survive whatever horrible magic was placed upon the scroll. What?
May my faith lend me strength.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Grace. Oh, wait, what? What happened? What happened? What the hell was that all about? That thing tried killing me, dude. What's the dialogue? These me thieving bastards, my body, mine. Now die. Huh? But why? That didn't do anything to my skills or anything, did it? Nah. I read the scroll, it was trapped. Hildebrand looks confused. I don't know what to say to you, scarred one. I start by saying how exactly you came by the thing. As I told you, scarred one, it was given to me by my mother. A hood man had given it to her some 50 years past, paying her well by bidding her to never read it. Whatever the circumstances, Hildebrand sighs, looking away for a moment. A user of magic she was, powerful in the art, but frightened of this man just the same. She had set his eyes. All she could see of him really hinted at madness, and that the flesh around them was puckered and grey, like yours. I know nothing more of him. Alright. That's fair. I believe you.
Done.
Got anything good? Nothing.
Done.
Yeah, nothing to say. Nothing that she really could have done, you know? Other than getting attacked. Hey, Aelwyn! There you are. I found you. Ah, goddammit. Aelwyn? Spell that right? Aelwyn. Nope, I was way off. This tall, slender woman occasionally looks up at greetings. She regards you carefully for a moment before replying. She speaks slowly and carefully, avoiding direct eye contact with you. Hi, Aelwyn, return your greetings. Aelwyn, your friend, Namel, is looking for you.
Updated my journal.
She begins to smile, but then covers her mouth with her hand and looks down at her drink. Hi, Aelwyn, I'm most pleased to hear of Namel. Namel? Why'd I, Aelwyn, persuade you to tell her of this place? I'm no messenger boy for charity's sake. I'll do it for a price. She nods. I, Aelwyn, understand. Are you a sensei? No, I'm not. Do I, Aelwyn, look familiar to you? No. Should you? It's I, Aelwyn. Thought. A man's mind has been lost to him. What do you mean? Do you know who I am? I, Aelwyn, have met you before. And would speak of that meeting. Were you to aid me? Huh? I'll do it then.
Updated my journal.
She looks at you directly, and for just the briefest moments before she casts her eyes back down at her drink, your senses are awash with a warm, comfortable feeling, pure happiness. Hi, Aelwyn, thank you. My pleasure. May I ask about her, though? Aelwyn nods slowly. The way she speaks, and what her words do, how? I, Aelwyn, can only say we come from another place, another world. We're not like the people here, whose words, thoughts, very feelings even affect nothing directly. Go on. I, Aelwyn, take great care so as to not affect those around me too greatly. Namel, she is new here and cannot do so. It is something she must learn. Should she choose to remain here much longer? But why? There are many reasons. I, Aelwyn, feel not right to impose reality upon those without the ability to impose their own reality upon me, Aelwyn. Is there anything you cannot do by simply speaking of it? Just one other question. She looks at you directly, your face reflected. Find yourself unable to... What? Face reflected in the glittering golden discs of her eyes. You would speak of it no more to Aelwyn, and thus no longer press her to speak in such a way to him. You find yourself unable to voice another question, your words catching your throat as you try to ask. Fine then, farewell. Okay, Namel. Namel. Find your friend. Where are you?
If you keep bobbing about, Skull, I'm gonna mount you in the end of a pike.
Oh my god. Right, there you are. I found Aelwyn. She was looking for you too.
Updated my journal.
Rose lips form a perfect smile, and infectious happiness radiates from her, clinging to you like sweet-smelling warmth. Namel was overjoyed to hear of her friend. Was Aelwyn close by? She's at another cafe east of here, across this part of the ward. We will thank the man for his wondrous news. Soon she would go to visit her oldest friend, Aelwyn. Now, though, she would reward the stranger. Wait for her to reward you. She would draw the stranger close, laying her hand upon his chest and kissing the pale, leathery skin of his cheek. Life would flow into him, invigorating him. This was to be his reward. What? Wait, just like, not gonna kill me, is it? It's not like a kiss of death? Wait. Whoa! As you wait, there is a light tingling sensation upon your cheek and chest. The feeling spreads across the whole of your body, and you begin to feel stronger, more animated. We just got XP and our max HP just increased? What? I had some questions. Answer none. Even if the answers elsewhere. I haven't even asked. Mel smiles at you, slowly shaking at her head, your face reflected in her shimmering eyes. Mel smiles at you, slowly shaking her head, her face reflected in her shimmering eyes. Frustrated, confused, he at last gave up. It was clear this woman possessed no more knowledge that was of use to him. Or if she did, she could not be persuaded to share. Wait, what? No, just let me ask you something. Open your mouth, but no words come out. Try as you might, you cannot question her. Mel shakes her head. Very well then. Alright, Aelwyn. Told your friend. Max HP increased permanently. That's crazy. Oh wow, we're at 60 now. Aelwyn claps her hands together and bows her head to you in thanks. Tears of joy falling from her golden eyes, just as your own eyes begin to water. She wipes away her tears and smiles, causing a wave of intense pleasure to wash over your entire body. Aelwyn thanked the stranger. She had been reunited with her dearest friend, Namel. It was my pleasure. She nods, then looks down again. Feelings her smile evoked fading away into pleasant memories. I, Aelwyn, would tell you something now, stranger. Yes, go on.
Updated my journal.
The name I, Aelwyn, chose for you, stranger, is not so fitting. You and I, Aelwyn, have met before. In the fest hall. In a place you could not have been were you not a sensate yourself. Whether you recall or no, unless you betray the Society of Sensation at some point, you are a sensate. I see, tell me more. She nods. You and I, Aelwyn, have met on 2 different occasions. The first was no less than 2 centuries past. 2 centuries? How old are you? Jesus. The last more recently, perhaps no more than 50 years ago. It's quite a long time ago. She nods again. My, Aelwyn's people are extremely long-lived. Forgetful one. Okay, there you go. She sighs unhappily, causing a chill to descend over you. You seemed a different man then, less grim, less scarred. so eager to see all that the multiverse had to offer. You courted me, Elwyn, then, and was nearly taken as a lover, but then you disappeared. Where did I go? I, Elwyn, was told that you had been slain, murdered. Looks up for a moment to peer curiously into your eyes. I met you only once more after that. Did I remember you then? No. She shakes her head sadly and touches her throat. No, you did not. You lashed out at me, Elwyn. Made to slay me. Screamed how I, Elwyn, could not fool you. Did not ensnare and murder you. Would not ensnare and murder you? What happened? We had met in the northern towers of the fest hall, the 7th floor. Or he could choke the life from me. I, Elwyn, used my powers to bade you leap from a window to your death. When I, Elwyn, finally went in search of your broken body, you had already gone. You did what? That is the whole of my Elwyn's tale for you. We were not strangers once, but have now become so. Farewell, stranger. And may fortune walk with you in your travels. Huh. I have some questions. Still nothing.
Goldport, also known as Wanker City.
Nice.
I'm gone.
The stronger these baddies.
What's up?
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. I hear your words.
Yeah?
This time is over. I fear I've been wounded. Forgive me.
Those things are real strong.
Princess Valley.
I'm hurt.
Yeah, screw that.
Done.
Done. Eli, you're the thief dude. Thief, they say. It's Scout. Back to sods. This narrow-eyed, sharp-faced man is scanning his surroundings with a look of vague disinterest, pausing occasionally to look down and pick at his fingernails despite being cloth and silk and velvet finery. He manages to look unsavory and more than a little dangerous. Greetings. The man looks your way. His eyes are dark slits like narrow stab wounds beneath his brow. His voice is low and gruff despite his slender build. Hike off. Not just yet. But you, Eli Havelock. He smirks. Yes, that's me. Kisai won't train me as a warrior. He says I could just steal on a pointed weapon, leaving them defenseless. What do you think? He shakes his head. Not true, Cutter. Even I'd have to admit that the battle must still be fought. To rely on left alone is a mistake. Thanks,
Updated my
Eli.
journal.
Wait, if Kisai's doing what I think he's doing, he won't let you off with just that. If he needles you about hiding in the light, tell him that no scout, not even myself, has mastered stealth to such a degree. Some foes can't be hidden from your scent, or very thoughts will give you away. Got it. Thanks. Farewell. Thanks, dude. I can talk to freaking Kisai again.
All right.
It's probably in here. Kisai greets you. I spoke to Eli about what you said earlier, and even he admitted that the battles must still be fought. To rely on theft is a mistake. After a time he nods. One may hide if one cannot be seen. One cannot be attacked. One is vulnerable. Invulnerable. But no thief, even Eli, has mastered stealth to such a degree, and some foes can't be hidden from your scent, or very thoughts will give you away. After a short wait, he nods. Mighty spells can smite many foes, more quickly than any blade. You won't train me then. Kisai sees no need. You have failed to convince Kisai otherwise. Perhaps you should speak to the mage tutor here. If you do not wish to train beneath her, she might provide a counterpoint to my argument. Let me ask you about something else then.
Updated my journal.
I spoke to Lady Thorncombe about what you said earlier. She said that mages are physically deficient. Their spells merely crutches against this deficiency. When one sorcery is spent, the core of combat still remains. He smiles slightly, making a deep rumbling sound in his throat. Kisai finds you, fit to teach. Meet Kisai in the training chamber. He'll be there shortly.
Updated my journal.
Ooh! We're gonna train. We're gonna train. We're gonna become strong warriors. Alright. Did I spell that right? Yeah, I did. Yeah, so I had some questions. You know about Rival Puzzle well? What is it that you were meditating upon when I first found you? Kisai meditates upon the way of stone, the way of stone. Philosophy, a method of combat. Kisai seeks to achieve invulnerability. You be unbeatable in combat. Yes, now the way is not yet perfect. Kisai will make it so one day. Kisai knows this. You know what we've discovered so far. No one has asked Kisai to share his knowledge of the way. Kisai shall do this now. He begins to speak at length, slowly and carefully. Listen, try to understand the way of stone. What hour listening of many, many questions, you still cannot understand Kisai's way of stone. The concepts are too simply. Alright, another question. Who are you? What are you exactly? One is of the race called Stone Princes. Kisai is Gensai of Earth. Ganassi of Earth? Ganassi?
Updated my journal.
Not proudly. Kisai's father, an elemental creature of Earth, a Tao. Kisai's mother, a human woman, a noble heritage. Such is what is to be. Ganassi of Earth. Ganassi of Earth? What do you do here? Kisai meditates. Kisai also trains others in the arts of combat. Alright, let's train. Are you a warrior by trade? Yes. Kisai is proficient in all weapons, specializing in none, master of many. What would you learn of Kisai? Teach me how to fight with axes. You can learn no more at this time. Return to Kisai when you become more experienced. Alright, never mind. Oh, my foot fell asleep. That's not good. Ugh. How would I prove that she's Ravel's daughter? Maybe I should talk to go talk to Ravel. I wonder. Show me the sensoriums. Private.
All right.
Begin the sensation. Close your eyes. Try to get your bearings. You have returned. Hi again. Look up. Many questions for you. The last gaze upon it. But I'm passing the time perhaps. Now well rotted it is. Go to the place that forges. Go to the place that forges and steel. Okay. To know of the keys, pick one of the knowing ones. Many there are in the many. Near one there who knows knowing what the key is that you need. Loosen his tongue and many secrets.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Ooh. I mean, that guy knows about keys. The freaking what's his name, dude? That well, I don't think he's here anymore. Merriman? I assume he's gone now. It's like a Splinter. Maybe Splinter knows something. Can you help me? I'd like to buy something. I have another question. There was someone I was looking for.
Maud, I'm curious. What happened to your body?
That's a good question.
Me? I'm the head of Vecna.
What does that even mean? Wait, where's the... Jumbo Burn Dense? Who? The short, balding man's orange tunic and rather sizable cut give him the look of a walking pumpkin. He is absentmindedly patting his large paunch with a slow rhythm, as if it were a drum. The man's odd, crooked smile and a strange gleam in his eyes make him look a bit mad. Greetings. Frank gives an exaggerated, flourishing bow and presents a small card, which reads, only Jumbo Burn Dense. Murder sense. Zausitech sorcerer extraordinaire. Then snatches a card from your grasp and proceeds to eat it, grinning wildly all the while. Similar to sound is one barmy short. Jumbo yawns and looks away, drumming on his belly with the palms of his hands. Jumbo, my questions? Jumbo rolls his eyes, he turns to you, smirks, and bites his thumb. Are you mute? Is that why you won't answer me? Jumbo cocks his head and gives you a stupid grin. Slowly he shrugs and shuts his eyes and sticks his tongue out at you. I want some answers now. I want some answers and I'll beat them out of you if I have to. Jumbo raises one eyebrow and takes a step back. He opens his mouth abruptly and, though his lips or throat don't move to shape any words or sound, a torrent of incomprehensible babbling begins to pour forth. What the?
Updated my journal.
Jumbo shuts his mouth and the babbling ceases. He peers at you through narrowed eyes, a self-satisfied smile on his pudgy face. Suddenly, you hiccup, and hiccup, and hiccup, and hiccup again. Jumbo, murder sense, merely turns his head and waves you away. Uh-oh, looks like you just got a curse thrown down on you, Chief. What have you done to me, Jumbo? Jumbo ignores entirely. I better find someone who can help me get this curse away. Oh god, we're just hiccuping non-stop? Oh my god, yeah, I just keep hiccuping. Ugh. Where's the freaking... God damn it, Jumbo. Where the heck is this mage? Where's Lady Thorncomb? Spending far too much time with your sensory stones. You cannot reach that place yourself. Take you one.
Done.
Oh, in the public, okay. Lady! Mage lady. Greetings. Any chance, Lady Thorncomb? Her eyes widen momentarily. Looks like, no, I'm not, sir. Wait, what? I think you are, madam. I was told you are by the mage's tutor of the festive hall. Civic hall. Civic fest hall. You're a terrible lad, you know. Lady Thorncomb sneers, and your corpse is not ruined from a man. More corpse given some sad semblance of life than anything else. Now go away. Wait, I hope to receive now. Another question. Okay, surely, like, you have a spell?
Yes.
Yeah, shoot.
Very well.
Ugh. Ugh.
I'm gone. All right.
Alright. Rest. Special ability.
How may I help?
What do you have? Serious wounds. That's one save all friendly creatures. Do you have anything? Dude just can't go. He's hiccuping non-stop. His spell grants bonus plus 1 attack. Okay. A bane to one's enemies, weakening them. Ugh.
A pleasure.
Endure.
Wait, what spells do you
In
have?
enduring, grow strong. Your path is mine.
Done.
Both y'all just kill. Freaking nameless one.
Done.
Ugh. This freaking dude. I'm gonna hurt you. Tag him. I don't think that would stop the freaking hiccups though. Yeah, no.
All right.
Surely someone's got freaking something with these hiccups. Regenerate. Plus 5 to lower skill.
All right.
Ooh.
Done.
Weapons and charms. He's dead. Torment, Constitution +1. Lawful good. Trauma Internet Recall.
I'm gone.
Hope we just kill him.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. I hear your words. Your path is mine.
Done.
I will hear you.
What's up? May my faith lend me strength. May my faith lend me strength.
The corrupt
Yes.
is true.
Damn it.
I'm hurt.
Balance in all things.
Playtime is over.
Encore, encore.
Show
May my faith
Alright.
lend me strength. Shiawase.
I still hiccuping? No, I am. Damn, that did nothing.
All right.
Shoot.
All right.
Who'd I talk to?
I'm gone.
Any cure?
Done.
Wait, what about, what's his
gone.
face?
All right. I'm gone.
Lothar. I wish to hate myself through healing prowess. Duration permanent instant. Find all the intelligence for the target. 500? Hold up, that is barely worth it. Nope.
I'm gone.
Damn.
Done.
These hiccups, dude.
Done.
Okay. Try to train me. Can I
I'm
learn
gone.
more? Where is Jumbles? I don't see him anywhere now.
All right.
It's fine. Celebash Onyx. I have some questions. What do you mean by future mage tutor at festival? Never mind. Wait, hold up. Ah,
I'm gone.
Stop
I'm
standing
gone.
up my tail, you skull!
go.
All right.
And you're a wizard mage thing? Those are a few questions. You're a master of curses. Perhaps you could help me. Help you. Celebash sneers, doubtful. Before he can respond, he's side shaking his head. Well, perhaps I could. What troubles you then? Jumble merciless curse me. Jumble merciless? Ha! That's Wuthering Moon half. Could never best me. All the battles we used to have, though. It's all best rounds. I am past all that now. No longer my sort of thing, you see. I really don't know what I can do for you. All that. After all, it's his curse. I'll just sort you find an item or some such. You know that you could remove it. You know that you could remove simple magic. You'll have to remove it willingly. You could teach me a curse then, that I could use on him. I don't normally do that. I could keep my curses to myself, you know. Besides, even a simple curse would take a long while to learn. What did I care to spend on it? Perhaps you're just worried your curses aren't good enough to best them anymore. You what? All the ridiculous. Look here, you knuckle-dragging sack of scars. Celebrate the Onyx is the master of curses. There's no other. Why, I could give you but a single phrase that would render that nincompoop's cursing wholly impotent. Teach it to me, then. First, your lips look skeptical. That's it. You made me do it. Salvage utters a short string of impossible syllables. Words of power which you note mentally for later use against Jumbo. There. See what that does to him. And help me salvage the Onyx isn't the master of curses then. Thanks, Salvash. I'll do that.
Updated my journal.
Very well.
I'm gone.
Let's dude. Come here, Jumbo. I'm gonna freaking curse the hell out of you. Will the curse Salvash call you at him? Jumbo sneers at you with a somewhat skeptical expression as you speak the arcane symbols of Salvash's curse. After a moment of awkward silence, the Zeotech mage notes that nothing seems to have happened, and an evil grin spreads across his face. He was about to retaliate with another curse of his own, only to realize he has no voice. Salvash's curse has moved Jumbo's ability to speak, thereby destroying his Zeotech's ability to curse others. He clutches at his note, panic welling up in his eyes. Looks like a turntable, Jumbo. What do you think will happen when anyone you've cursed finds out you can't speak or curse anymore? Jumbo drops to his knees with an expression in his eyes. Look ready to burst into tears. Will you remove the curse you placed on me and swear never to curse another who didn't mean to harm you? Who didn't mean you harm. Jumbo places his hand over his heart and nods vigorously. Very well. I'll remove the curse.
Updated my journal.
Jumbo sighs with relief as you remove Salvage's curse from him. He in return removes his own. And your hiccups finally stop. He then bows humbly and casts his eyes to the floor. Very well, Jumbo. God damn it, Jumbo. Okay, thanks, dude. Master of curses.
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
You ever get the feeling you're being watched?
I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is this? Streams of tears are carved channels down this man's dust-covered face. He used to be a monk or a holy man of some sort. The dirt covering his body makes it nearly impossible to see the man beneath. He's chanting and rolling his head back and forth. It looks like some sort of ritual. Greetings. The man stops his frenzied chanting and glares at you with his tear-rimmed eyes. He opens his parched mouth to speak, but all he can manage is a withered croak. What's wrong? Why are you crying? His voice is so hoarse that it sounds like he has been without water for days. As you watch, a tear trickles down his face. I have Ezanon. Ezanon.
Updated my journal.
Who is Ezanon? The man throws back his head, gives a pressing laugh. Sounds brutal and defeated. Ezanon is not a man, but a city. Why do you cry for a city? You cry its name because Ezanon must not be forgotten. All the cries of Ezanon carry its burden. You mourn a city. Why do you do such a thing? Because its name is all that remains. Its avenues of light, its great spiraling parks. When it was laid waste and reduced to memory, only 3 scores of its people survived. Only 3 scores of its people survived. It was our duty to see that its name was remembered across the plains. Many cries of Azanan have died for the sake of remembering many. When it places you and others at risk, why don't you stop? The tears I shed, the dust that cloaks me, these things were as nothing compared to what awaits. Should I give up my sacred burden? We must see to it its name is remembered. We're living memorials to its passage. So then what's... If that's so, then what happens if you all die? A fresh tear springs to the crier's eye. Even his dust-caked face cannot disguise his look of despair. I do not know. The cries of Azanan. We cannot mourn it forever. Even now, the dust clings to our robes, the spit dries in our mouths, our bodies wither and die. Is there any way I can help? You are kind to ask. The crier shakes his head. Unless you can immortalize Azanan, there is no hope to be had. Does it have to be you that cries Azanan's name? Doesn't matter. Another man might cry the name, but then he too would die. A tear slowly forms in the corner of his eye and begins to trickle down his cheek. There's nothing to be done. When the criers of Azanan die, so does Azanan. It sounds as if the act of remembering Azanan places what remains of its people at risk, so it's worth so much. The dirt caking the man's face cracks and he snarls. You know nothing. You saw not its beauty, not of its splendor. He discards his memory, such a perfect memory if he possessed it. Things are meant to die, they're meant to be forgotten. This is my advice to you, crier of Azanan. You carried the city to your grave. Who have you served? The crier lapses into silence. You watch as a lone tear builds on the corner of his eye. After a moment he speaks, and his voice is like gravel, thick with emotion. There. Is truth in what you say? It is a difficult truth both to hear and to accept. The tear at the corner of his eye suddenly vanishes. It happened so quickly, you're not certain it was there. Nonetheless, I shall accept it. I shall see to it my brother is accepted as well.
Updated my journal.
What if I said tombstone?
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Updated my journal.
If it's a stone that records a man's life, if it's a stone that records a man's name, his life, the eulogy, if it serves a man, it also serves a city that has died. Stones may do such things. Yes. Their lifetime is much longer than man's. His name was carved on stone, his memory be preserved. Man pauses. Let me see this name. Yours will be there for all to see long after you have died. Man nods. If such a thing were possible, he turns to you. Where would one find such a stone? In exchange for some coppers, I could go seek a tombstone and have his name carved upon it. You would do this? Aye. The man's eyes water up again. We would be setting all the crier in. We'd be setting all the criers of Azanan free. Every score of us remain. The very remembering would be over after many years. All you could do is ask some copper in return. Yes. Then you shall have... Oh, she was only 5? Now I feel bad. I thought it'd be more copper, dude. He's only giving me 5 copper. That feels like he had no money. Then you shall have it. The crier reaches into his robe and draws forth 5 copper coins, which he counts off to you. All I have hope is enough. The copper is all I wish for. There will be no tombstone of Azanan. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Damn. That's pretty messed up. I'll find a tombstone. Why not?
Done.
This is probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
Updated my journal. Updated my journal.
Find a tombstone for the crier of Azanan. Well, we'll just go like that.
All right.
Where is it? This. We just right on here? I like to bury a name. Azanan.
Updated my journal.
First fall into... Wait, how much I pay? Lost 3 First fall into death of names. Hand, and he puts his arm back to his side. His eyes are suddenly alive, roll to the back of his head, stop forward and begin scanning the walls in the more area. Wait. He catches a sight of a spot on the wall and quickly scuttles over into it, hunches down and begins to chip at the wall. Stops a few moments later, hops up, and returns to you, buried. The word is nice. There's a finality to it about it that makes you uncomfortable. I'd like to look for her name. Gionara. Found the spot. Ohio, how you doing, Diamond? Me here chilling. Oh my god, 30, just 40. Berry name. Okay. That should be that. We put a freaking name of the city in on a wall. That should be good enough. That should suffice. Where's Crier? There you are. I've seen to it that Azana's name has been remembered. It lies carved upon the black stone monument outside the mortuary.
Updated my journal.
Suddenly there was a brief whispering here. The man's eyes dry. One of the tears that ran on his cheeks suddenly vanishes, and Azana is served. I will tell my fellow criers of the stone you described. You have my gratitude. Did it cost me some copper? No, dude. Dude has like no money. With nothing. Farewell. Hope you and your brothers spend the rest of your days peacefully. Level up yet?
Grace, I need a sensory touch.
It's freaking weird. No. Anything else around here? Iron nails. Huh? Ooh, oh. Get out of here. Frequent.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. Your will be done.
Man, y'all need to freaking stop this.
Okay.
Done.
Clearly.